Yes, now it's, I can say, normal. COVID was a different time and was a challenge on that matter, yes. But now we are back to normal times, as I can say, as before COVID. What I feel is we need to deal with that delivery materials with more time. So we need to anticipate a little bit more than we used to, because stocks are not so easy, and you need to order in advance. So that's why, taking that in consideration, that's why we have a document that runs all the team, that all the team must be aware of and must respect. That is we call it a critical decision plan that we use to put the orders on the right time. So before we start at site, we need to go through the list of delivers and place the orders in advance and put a date to place the orders. So comparing to before COVID times, it's a little bit more delay today, but it's okay. We are very used. We are very used to work with very unusual materials. For example, I remember a funny story. When we start a villa, and we had 2 years ahead, we order the material to make the guest's toilet sink. And that was a fish skin from Asia. So we needed to order that fish skin to cover the sink before we start the structure. Can you imagine? So each element of construction has this kind of different treatment in terms of delay. I think prices are much more stable now. We don't expect variations. Well, of course we have, but not as after COVID. After COVID, it was unusual times on that matter. I remember to get quotations with 48 hours of valid. So if you decided after 48 hours, would be another price. Could be another price. Now we had some tools at the time with our clients. One of the tools was to deal a contract with an open book figure. I mean, you know, every month the client paid what we did with the prices of market prices, but we don't need to do that now. We can fix a price and go through all the construction process with that price.
Excellent, excellent. So you are back to fixed price contracts as opposed to variable.
Yes. That is a very strong question, and that is crucial for clients, and we play a big role on that matter. I call it after sale. So you moved into your property and you want to have a service. You want to have, because things happen, you know, a door that doesn't close, or a leak, or a problem, any kind of problem. So you must be around, and it's part of the job. So you don't close a file when you finish the work. That's a very important matter. I tell you, the people call me to organize a big dinner party, a big event like a wedding party or something, because they need to adapt the house to that event. Even I remember that I fixed a part of a church because my client had a wedding party in his house, and he said, "José, I don't like the church as it is now, and I asked the priest if we are allowed to improve," and I did it. So you can. this doesn't end on the construction process. It goes much more behind. So, and I'm pleased too. Normally, the financial flow on construction processes, the client must do a down payment in the beginning. That can be 5%, that can be something around it. And then every month, the project manager allows the contractor to charge the quantity of works that we did. So there is no risk to the owner. On that amount of money, there will be done a deduction, can be 5% as well, and the deduction also of the down payment he did. So it's a complete fair process to the client. In the markup, we need to put the costs of running the company, the profit, the guarantees we need to allow for after the year after to put everything together, and a variation that depending of the complexity of the process, and sometimes the restrictions that you have in the process. I do remember, for example, houses or constructions or site that you could not access by car. Imagine this. Look, you need to consider that. You need to put that on the markup because it's a restriction that we must allow. It's a cost. It will be a cost involved on this, and that must be considered and must be paid.